Alright, good morning. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm off to a monastery and it's called a Dzogchen Monastery near Kollegal. And we are around 22 bikes, and it's a big gang today for the ride. So basically we are close to the nice road junction for Kanakpura Road, and it's around 150 kilometers one way to the monastery. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gone for a ride, so it's gonna be fun after a long time on the roads. So I'm pretty sure that the weather is not going to be a spoiled sport this time. You can see nice clear skies with no hopes of rain. I just hope that it's not going to be too sunny while we return. Oh, I've kept it to the road mode. I think so. For now, road mode should be fine. So basically this bike has got 3 modes, right? And we have rain, road and sport. So the rain mode basically decreases the overall power which you receive when you accelerate. And with the road mode you get adequate power, that initial pull, if you may, when you're riding. And the sport mode is insane. Like, it will just give you everything it has from the moment you pull the accelerator. And when you're riding in a group like this, I would rather have it on the road mode, because we're not going to accelerate at a very high pace, right? So yeah, so the bike is just serviced last 2 weeks back, I believe, and the Kivraj Triumph service station near Electronic City has been great. It's been the second time since I've been given my bike there, and I'm pretty happy with their service. Now, this is not a promotion for them, but it's an honest feedback. If you have your Triumph bike close to Electronic City, then I would recommend that you go ahead and try out Kivraj. They seem to be very professional, very eager to take in your bike, get it serviced, and give it back to you. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure all Bangaloreans are excited, or were excited, for the RCB match finals. I mean, everybody was hoping to get that cup after 18 years. And what a feeling it was to win the cup after 18 years, right? Now, I know there was a stampede right after we got the cup, when the players came back to Bangalore, and unforeseen situations happen, but it's very sad to see such things occur in your city, or it could be any city, right? The point is, it could have been avoided, but it wasn't, and it burns my heart to see innocent lives wash away. Yeah, it was heart-wrenching to see such situations happen in very close to your house, and I don't know, the emotions were high. People wanted to go visit Chinnaswamy Stadium, have a look at the champions, but at what cost, right? Given a choice, would I go there? I don't think so, because I know there's going to be chaos. I know there's going to be thousands and thousands or maybe lakhs of people there. Maybe it could have been charged, maybe they would have charged 500 per person. Maybe that could have helped. I don't know. Which is why they need a lot of planning for such events, right? You can't just say, okay, let's go ahead and do it without any planning. But yeah, what's done is done. I hope we have learned a lesson, and other cities have also learned a lesson, seeing what happened here in Bangalore with those 11 innocent lives. I hope the families are strong enough to take the pain, because I have seen such pain before, and it really takes a big time to just digest the reality of what's occurred. Now, enough of the sad bit, but I felt I need to talk about it. It's important to have your opinion added on your channel, so that's my opinion. Yeah, this is a small village we're going through, because I've gone through this road a lot of times, and generally this part of the road is kind of congested because of a lot of people walking and cattle crossing the road. But yeah, from here the view kind of becomes a bit better. So today I'm the tail of the gang, and my responsibility is to ensure that nobody is left behind. So that's kind of important when you're riding in a group. I feel the tail has more responsibility than the lead, because you need to match up to the last member and make sure anybody else who is in the group doesn't stop, or stop maybe for an emergency, but then you need to inform the lead about it, and then the lead can stop the group, because that's important. So one more learning which I had with my bike during the last service was I got my throttle body cleaned, right? And so once I received the bike, the petrol status which is seen on on the screen, it was blank. I mean, it didn't show anything. So I was kind of perplexed, and I was wondering as to what's gone wrong with my bike, right? And I did check with the technician, and he said, sir, that once we clean the throttle body, all the sensors kind of get reset. And I was okay. I didn't know about that. So once he told me about it, I was waiting as to when would the sensors kick in. And finally it did. So the petrol was kind of low anyways on the bike, so I thought that could be a contributing factor to it. But then once I had filled the fuel in, and maybe I did around a kilometer, the sensors kicked in. So I was glad that happened, because I did tell the technician that if it's not going to work, I'm going to get back to you, and you need to sort it out for me. Well, that was one learning which I had, because I've never got my throttle body clean for this bike. I don't know if it's regularly done as well. Maybe it's done after a while on your bike, but this is a good learning for me. And I'm nearly close to 10,000 kilometers, and I don't know if I have to change my tires for this bike, because I do like the Rosso 3s. They are good enough for touring, good for tarmac, and the grip is pretty good. I mean, I don't find any faults at the grip, using the grip of the tire. And the brakes are just too good. I mean, I don't think so I have had any better brakes till date. Well, I have had 4 bikes till now, but the Brembos are amazing. I know there might be better ones for sure in the market, but we'll cross the bridge once we get there, right? So for now, for me, these brakes are just the best. So just finished breakfast and had amazing idlis. So it was a bit different from the usual idlis. It was pretty flat and round, if you may. So the shape of the idli was quite different. The taste of the chutney was quite different. So just after breakfast, now we are about to travel another 90 odd kilometers to reach our destination for today. And I'm not able to converse with any of my fellow riders through the intercom, because I think my mic is having issues for some reason. I don't know why. We'll have to go home and figure it out. But the breakfast was good enough. So from a parking point of view, yes, if you are coming by car, there is some pocket of space for you to park your car. And if you're on bike, no issues at all, because there is ample amount of parking. So there was a bit of rush, but then we did get seats immediately when we went, and the breakfast was served within few minutes. So there are just few options there. There's only idli and dosa and rice bath. I didn't have the rice bath though, but I did have the dosa and idli, which is pretty good. And I believe I paid around 50 rupees for dosa for two piece of dosa, and I guess idli was another 40 for a plate of idli, which is a great price because it was so fresh and so tasty that you would not mind paying that much. Well, you can't compare it with rates in Bangalore, but I feel that it was worth paying $90 for that. We're just crossing through such few villages. I guess we'll be joining into a main highway soon enough. But for now it is through small villages. The weather is okay until now. It's getting a bit warm, but as we keep moving, it just gets better because there's a lot of wind which is thrown at your body, which kind of cools the entirety of the temperature around you. But then if you stop, that's when you start sweating it out. There's some farms here on both sides of the road. Oh yeah, so I was talking about the tires which I have on the bike, the Ross 3s, right? So there are different variants of Rosso. I think so. There's Rosso 2s as well available, which comes as stock on the RS at least 2 years back, if I'm not mistaken. Now I'm not sure if it's still the same tires, but these tires are good, at least for my use. I mean, I don't use this bike on track, so I'm pretty happy with the tires, and I think so I can just go ahead and get the same tires again. But I'll have to see whether these tires are worn out, because they generally do at 10 to 12k or 15k. But I'm nearly edging close to 10k, maybe another 2 rides and this should be clear of 10,000 kilometers. Well, it's less for 3 years for sure, but I've been very picky and choosy where I take this bike for a ride, so I don't take it everywhere, which is why I guess the odo is not that high. And I don't mind, actually. These bikes are not meant to be ridden for 10 to 20,000 kilometers a year. Well, you can, there's no harm doing it, but if you have an option to take another bike from a garage, then why not? For a village, this place has got some good roads. You know, it's nice to see that villages also have good roads. At least some of them do. So here the view just improves, which is why I thought it's best to get some videos out of it. We can see a valley of hills, farms, greenery, and a beautiful stretch of roads. What else do you need as a biker? Nothing. And look at the bikes. Oh my god, that's a good amount of bikes. I don't think so. I've come this side of the Kanapura and Kollegal before. It's very pretty. Wow, I mean, just look at the whole valley. We have water flowing, probably some river. We have beautiful roads, beautiful view. Just makes sense, huh? To head out for a ride in the morning. That's like an old bridge. So finally we have entered the monastery. It's still around 3 kilometers to reach the monastery, but we are in the premises of the monastery, which is basically 3,000 square feet. Oh, sorry, 3,000 acres, which is pretty huge, right? And as you can see on the right side, we have few structures. I believe that is the monastery which we might be going to. Or is it not? I don't know for sure, but wow, what a property, man. Amazing. Yeah, I think so. We're still going further ahead. But yeah, I just wanted to show some glimpses of the property which the monastery has. And I believe it's since 1991 when the monastery was built. But it was Dalai Lama number 14, I believe, was the person who came and established the monastery here. And they have a whole village and a township as well, I believe, here. Which was not, it was not aware to any one of us. I mean, thanks to social media, people are getting to know about such places which are worth a visit, right? So it's not too far from Bangalore, and so I believe this land was allotted to them through government, of course, and they have made a beautiful township around it. I believe these are houses of the staff and probably the monks as well. Looks pretty pretty as well. The houses have got their own unique coloring done and paint schemes. Let's look at this. What is this? This is a cafe restaurant. And they have their own restaurants as well within the premises. And the beautiful part of this property, it's surrounded by hills, right? And it makes it much more pretty to look at. They got a lot of farms everywhere, a lot of greenery, less of concrete, which is what you want in a society. Okay, we got to take a left here. Yeah, as you can see, there are a lot of houses built around the property. It's probably for all the staff who work here. There we go. I think so. This is the main entrance. Maybe we can park our bikes here and then walk around. Wow, with a nice view. Alright, so we just finished the monastery. It was a quiet monastery, which was expected. Not many people around. But yeah, it had a Tibetan touch towards the monks were not there within the monastery, but we did find a few walking around near their quarters where they stay, I believe. But yeah, it was overall a good ride. Now it's quite hot, which is why we are trying to head back to Kollegal for lunch, which is approximately an hour from here. Oh, now that's one more monastery which, if you're interested, you could visit. Probably we are skipping this one because it's going to take a lot of time for us to then head back home. But yeah, I can just give you a glimpse of it, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. The Dzogchen Monastery is done. 21 bikes, 27 people. Good amount of fun we had. We just had a conversation once we finished checking out the monastery. We sat down, gave a brief introduction about ourselves, and then we also gave a hint of what's coming next, as in rides and events which we are planning. So I hope that I get to see a majority of these people on the next ride which we are planning, and the cricket match which we have already planned for in the coming week. That's Annie taking the video. Yeah, it's I don't know how to explain it, but riding in a group is a total different experience than when you're riding solo, which I love to as well. It's been a while since I did a solo ride, and I don't know when I will get the chance to do it. I was just waiting for the rains to die down a bit towards Chikmagalur and Kollegal. That's the place which I typically go for a solo ride. Yeah, probably I'll think about doing a ride next month, hopefully. And something unique is going to be shot for sure. Because this time I want to do something solos which is kind of very unique for me as well, to show you guys on the video. Okay, so I guess I'll be ending the vlog here.